Hey everyone, welcome back to Bestly, where we explore and evaluate products across all categories. Today, we're diving into best garden hoses of 2025. Whether you're curious if it's worth your money or just looking for an honest take, I've got you covered. We'll explore its standout features, see how it performs in real-world use, and help you decide if it's the right choice for you. So stick around. Number 6. Giraffe Tools Garden Hose. For a very lightweight 100-foot hose, barely 7 pounds, we love the Giraffe Tools Garden Hose. We dragged this hose around our driveway, patio, and yard with ease, and it performed well during a variety of tasks. It was hooked up to a sprinkler and hose timer to keep our garden watered, connected to a hose nozzle to water plants, and even connected to a misting fan to help keep us and our dog cool. This hose has a comfortable handle, sometimes called a collar, on each end that swivels, and can be lined up over the coupling, which helps you thread and unthread it easily. This makes it much gentler on your fingers than it would be if you had to thread and unthread the nickel-plated brass coupling itself. We think this feature is especially useful if you use your hose for a variety of purposes and have to remove it often from a sprinkler, nozzle, wand, or timer. The collars do slide down the hose and need to be repositioned at times, but we didn't find it much of a hassle. While admittedly, this hose was a little too long for our everyday needs and kinked once or twice, it was super easy to wind onto a hose reel for storage. We also liked that it was long enough if we ever needed to water our front porch plants, which we would never attempt doing with a heavier hose we've used in the past. If you need a smaller hose, we like that it's available in a range of sizes from 2.5 to 100 feet. Number 5. Flexilla Garden Hose. After testing in our lab and a real-world setting, we found the Flexilla super simple to use for a multitude of tasks. Watering the lawn and flower beds, washing a minivan, rinsing out a compost bin and garbage cans, and adding water to a pool. This hose stands out for its bright color, but also for its flexible, pliable nature. It's a great pick as an attachable hose since it needs no special connectors. Also, its squishy silicone handles at either end give you a comfortable grip when connecting hoses or attaching to a spigot. We also were impressed with how well this hose straightened out and that it didn't kink during garden tasks. This is especially important if you plan to connect multiple hoses and don't want the hassle of shaking loose a long, kink-filled hose that doesn't lay flat. However, we found it heavy when full, which made it hard to swing over things to maneuver into different places. Number 4. Ely Polyurethane Garden Hose. The Ely 5/8" polyurethane garden hose has everything you need in a heavy-duty garden hose. Thick, durable construction, high quality, solid brass fittings, and a kink-free design. During testing, we found this hose to be solid and well suited for heavy long-term use. While it is more expensive for its size, we tested the 6.5-foot option. Compared to the other products on our list, we think it's worth the splurge. We love that this hose never kinked during testing. It's reinforced with high tensile threads that resist kinking and also provide a defense against the hose bursting under high water pressure. As you'd expect of a heavy-duty hose, you can use the Ely in temperatures down to -40 degrees Fahrenheit. The crush-proof brass fittings are lead-free and corrosion-proof, but note that it does not have any special features around the coupling, like a collar, to make it easier to thread. The Ely resists cuts, punctures, abrasions, and tears, so you can expect to pull this hose across cement, garden tools, rocks, and more without puncturing or cutting it. That is no surprise since the polyurethane material is the same as what you find in inline roller skate wheels. Ely backs this heavy-duty hose with a 10-year leak-free warranty for added peace of mind. It's available in multiple sizes as long as 200 feet. Number 3. Stanley FATMAX Professional Grade Water Hose. If you want a hose that feels heavy-duty, but is also flexible and easy to store. You'll love the Stanley FATMAX Professional Grade Water Hose. At 14.37 pounds, the 100-foot hose is one of the heaviest on our list. Despite its length and weight, we were able to manually coil up the hose and store it on a hose stand, even without the help of a reel. We also noticed no wear and tear on the hose when dragging it around our property. Like our best lightweight pick, the Giraffe Tools Garden Hose, this hose has a collar or handle that makes it easy to grip and thread onto the spigot or watering attachments. We found it easier to thread than other hoses we've used without it in the past. However, we did find it a little harder to unthread on the spigot and worry that struggling with the aluminum coupling over time might cause durability issues. Although it's easy to maneuver empty, we did find the hose pretty heavy when full, so this is something to keep in mind. Also, it's only available in bright yellow. While this can add a pop of color to your landscape and make it easy to spot, this color might not be ideal if you are looking for something that blends in better with your yard. Number 2. AG Light Rubber Garden Hose. If you are looking for a traditional rubber hose, our favorite is the AG Light Rubber Garden Hose. This hose never kinked or leaked while testing, and we love the comfortable grip on the handle, which made it easy to maneuver around our yard. It's well made and sturdy, yet seems very lightweight for a 75-foot rubber hose, at less than 12 pounds. We also love the versatility of this hose. We tested it along with a wall-mounted hose reel, and were able to attach it and wind it around the reel easily. We were also able to attach it to a hose nozzle and spigot without any issues. According to the manufacturer, it can withstand water temperatures as much as 200 degrees and as low as 40 degrees. Plus, it's available in many lengths, from 6 feet up to 100 feet, so you can pick the right one for your watering needs. We only had one minor hiccup with this hose. Occasionally, when we turned it on with the nozzle on, it would point in a direction we weren't expecting, but this could be because of how we were gripping it. Other than that, we found it to be a very reliable watering tool. Number 1. Zero-G Ultra Flexible Durable Garden Hose. After testing 34 garden hoses, the Zero-G Garden Hose remains our favorite. If you've ever struggled with a heavy, bulky hose, you'll appreciate this lightweight, under 4 pounds, 100-foot option. We tested it for 6 months with daily use, watering, filling a hot tub, and clearing a deck, and found it to be a durable, splurge-worthy tool. In our outdoor lab, it was easy to coil, uncoil, and connect to a spigot. Its lead-free couplings are crush-proof under loads up to 900 pounds. We also loved its sleek design compared to other hoses. The Zero-G features a heavy-duty vinyl inner tube and an abrasion-resistant jacket. While it looks like an expandable hose, it isn't expandable or retractable. It's available in various lengths and diameters to suit different needs. However, it's rated for use above 35 degrees Fahrenheit, making it less ideal for colder climates. If you need a hose for temperatures as low as -40 degrees Fahrenheit, consider the Ely Garden Hose. Still, the Zero-G is our top pick for most gardening scenarios and should last for seasons to come. If you found this review helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Bestly for more honest reviews on products from every category. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next review.